Hello and welcome, Lynx here, and we are playing UnderHolo. The last day definitely has not been good. To be fair, I'm pretty sure YouTube didn't like the title, which is fine. Not like it truly matters over here. Yeah, let's find out what we are gonna do, because I mean, two of my VTubers decided to quit after being doxxed, and I believe that the third one, the one that is the longest in company, is the one who leaked everything at this point, to be honest. Yeah, let's go. The following afternoon, Aisha is lounging on the couch, knees pulled up, unaware. She holds her phone at various angles to match Melly's poses, which range from the two-finger peace sign to her pointing at each edge of her wide, bright smile. A very fake smile. Melly then jumps with both feet, hair swirling around her. Nice shot! Melly makes peace sign with both hands as a response. Meanwhile, you are staring blankly at your spreadsheets. You have been unproductive for the past hour, even as Aisha and Melly chaotically hovered nearby. Okay. The stocks are up today? We can't do this anymore. The words leave your mouth like the last whimpers of a deflating balloon. Do what? I failed. I couldn't protect any of you. Oh, come on, look at the numbers. We're doing amazing. This was our best night yet. You should shut up. You shake your head. It's not about the numbers, Melly. This agency. It's falling apart. Those poor VTubers we just hired. Their private identities, which they trusted me to protect, are now out to the world. The floodgate has opened, and I don't think I can close it again. Yeah, I wonder who again somehow got that information out. There is one suspicion. Literally one. That faker. That blonde faker. She's so not trustful. Yeah. Like, from her look alone you can tell that it's someone you can trust. Melly's smile falters for a second, but she quickly recovers, metal extra enthusiasm facing its way into her expression. Oh, please, Penelope, you're being dramatic. We faced worse, right? No. No. And it's all part of doing business, aren't they? Another drama. No, it's over, Melly. I'm shutting down the agency. Lynx agency is closing its doors starting today. The room falls silent. Aisha's phone slips from her hand, slides down the stuffed couch and clatters on the floor as she stares at you in a shock. What? But you just hired me yesterday. I mean, technically I didn't hire you, I just gave you busy work to keep your rotted brain occupied. You're kidding, aren't you? You can do that. We've worked too hard to just... Her cheery rapidly transfers into mania, and you cut her off. Yeah, I mean, dude, you can tell she's a maniac. I've made up my mind. I failed you all. I can risk your identity getting out too, Mary. I honestly couldn't care about her. This is the only way I can make sure no one else gets hurt. Really? You think Safi shutting us down is going to protect us? Yeah, it's better dragging you all down with me. I've made mistakes that I hope will only hurt me. I mean, technically they already did hurt someone, but whatever. I hope I can shield you all from the blow. Yeah. You utter failure. Useless manager. You deserve this. You deserve their hate. Your eyes were bigger than your stomach could handle. Melly's eyes narrow, and her voice sharpens. She drops all pretense of cheerfulness, because we know she's faking that all the time. Oh, you make mistakes, alright? Yeah, like getting you in here, that's for sure. Like maybe how you're too stuck on Casey and her precious who is me complaining yesterday, that you still believe we can do it without her. I mean, we clearly can do it with you, so like, get out. You're still so trapped in the past thinking about what's gone. But you can't see what we are building for the future. I would rather build it without you. She's moved on, and so should we. Without you, hopefully. This isn't about Casey, you dumbass. Melly scoffs and steps closer. Oh, because it sure seems like you've been obsessed with her since she left. Penelope, get a grip. When has she ever reached out to ask how we're doing? Why are you still chasing someone who doesn't want to be here? I mean, why am I allowing someone I don't want to be here, and that is you? Like, stop. You sigh and meet her eyes, and hope she can see the weariness drowning you. This isn't about her. People under my management were doxxed, Millie. We owe it to them to stop and ensure it doesn't happen to anyone else. Oh, and you know what's best, of course. Her eyes flash with frustration. Newsflash, Penny, you're not the only one who's had to make sacrifices to stay at an agency that's barely scraping by. Wait, what? What was the question? What's best, of course. You? No, you are not. Get out. And now that some of the long hours we've been putting in are finally getting us somewhere, you just want to throw it all away. It's the only choice I have. Sorry, but I don't really mean it. You look over to your niece, who is just curled on the couch, watching you two fight. It strikes you that this must remind her of her parents fighting. You turn to Aisha. Aisha, please just stay here and don't get into trouble. Aisha knows but says no words. She seems resigned, like this is a pattern of behavior she's seen time and time again. She sinks back in the couch and crawls a pillow to hide her face, gesturing for you to turn off the lights. As you walk out the door, Melly crosses her arms to you, hurt written all over her face. Hurt? Doesn't look like hurt. I see what you're doing. Running off to Casey when to get stuff, like I bet you've been wanting to do this entire time. Jesus. Well, you're not the only one who can leave. You say, you had hoped it wouldn't come to this. Well, hopefully you will leave. Would be nice. I really don't value Melly. You're a very dear friend of mine. No, you're not, by the way. And you've been here from the start, but you're right that I can't force you to stay. I'll gladly allow you to go. For what's worth, I'm really sorry. I'm doing this so we can protect any remaining identities from getting doxxed, especially yours. I don't care about her, actually. I mean, Melly's voice is quiet. You deserve better. I'll arrange for you to be transferred to Victor's agency when this is over. He said you were a rising star. How can be one without me dragging you down? Before she could respond, the door swung shut behind you, and you squashed the guilt of leaving her unanswered as you walk into the night. Guilt? What guilt? Dude, she's not likable. I would feel zero guilt for her. It's time you turn yourself in. You sick, disgusting excuse for a person. I'll be honest, I'm kinda disappointed with the design of the protagonist of this game. Kinda meh, basically. You walk into Casey's cluttered office. It's barely larger than a closet. What kind of huge closets do you have? Papers are scattered across the desk and files are stacked on shelves. Also, it's weird that you sit in front of a monitor, but whatever. You both lock eyes for a moment. An awkward tension hangs in the air. You hesitate before speaking the wave of your confession, holding down your tongue. Casey, we need to talk. Also, yes, I'm not changing the voice protagonist, in case you were not aware. Casey leans back in her chair, her gaze sharp and wary. When you put it like that, it's never good. Talk about what? You step forward. Wait, I thought I'm sitting. Your voice comes out diminished. I've been in contact with the person behind the doxing. Casey's aggression hardens instantly, her eyes narrowing as she stands up. The chair scrapes against the floor, punctuating the sudden shift in the room's atmosphere. What? Why didn't you tell me sooner? I thought I could handle it. I didn't want to drag anyone else into this mess. But I failed, Casey. I failed everyone. Look downwards, drawing in your self-pity. From your half view, you can see Casey's fists tighten. You've given up. That's what this is really about, isn't it? You look up startled. I mean, I just wanted to protect the agency. Protect everyone. Casey shakes her head, her voice filled with disbelief and anger. Protect them? By doing nothing? By wallowing in self-pity? The Penny I looked up to would never do this. She was ambitious, strong, nurturing, someone I wanted to follow. But you... Was she maybe more attractive? No? She gestures towards you, her voice layered with disappointment. You've given up on yourself, on everything. Oh, that happened a long time ago. No, I'm not being serious. Or am I? To be quite fair, how many of us are kind of, you know, living but are sort of given up on stuff? I probably could say I belong to that group. I never asked to be someone you looked up to. Yeah, Casey cuts you off. Cuts me off. No, but you were. You were a shining beacon to the one person who might believe that maybe, just maybe I could be more than just myself. What? And now, you're just pathetic. There is a heavy silence, and you feel your shoulders shrinking under the intensity of her relentless glare. Even as you open your mouth to defend yourself, Casey waves you away, too enraged to listen. That pose, by the way. You think you're the only one struggling, huh? You think I haven't had my doubts and insecurities? But never expected to give up, and now I see I've been the strong one this whole time. You're not some victim, and you're not alone. Stop acting like that. You stare up at Casey in shock, breathing heavily. Your heart is racing from the physical and emotional blow. I have an idea. Don't give up. Still transfer the blondie out, because she's cancer. Recruit new people. Let's continue this. Lynx Agency will not follow that way. Your lips are dry and cracked, but you struggle to find the words. I mean, I didn't mean for this to happen. Casey jumps her elbow under your chin and draws closer. Elbow? What? You know, my dad knows so much about you because I keep talking about how much I respect you. But here you are, proving him right. That you treat yourself like some tool to throw away when your get-rich-quick scheme fails and you make a mistake. And there was no scheme, really. We're so pathetic. Not everyone can be as perfect as you, Casey. What did you just say to me? Some of us are just normal people who can make mistakes. And some of us are just foolish enough to dream nonetheless. You wouldn't understand, would you? What it feels like to be weak and pathetic. Must look like an ant to you. How dare you? How dare you? Get the freak out of my office! Go to prison. Oh, little. Okay. You're sitting in dimly lit holding cell. Sterile environment that only reinforces your isolation. You pull your knees close to your chest and stare blankly ahead at the stone wall as the sound of Casey's footsteps fades away. The silence is deafening, but you sink yourself into your thoughts for the first time in a long while. This is what I deserve. You tilt your head back and close your eyes. I let everyone down. The first name doesn't matter. Aisha, Casey, Kenna, Taylor. They're all better off without me. I'm not sure about Aisha, but sure. The words sting as you say them out loud, and the wave of your failure presses down on you. You lie flat as tears well up in your eyes. I don't know what to do. There's nothing left to do anymore. You breathe in and try to clear your mind. The sound of footsteps interrupts your solitude. You roll over onto your back and see Casey's shoes near the cell bars. You direct your attention up where Casey's expression is stern but no longer as fiery as before. She stands at the entrance of the cell with the ring of keys around her hand. Her arms are crossed and she looks down on you with a mix of frustration and reluctant empathy.
Get up.
Why?
I said get up. There is not enough proof to keep you here.
What? You hesitate, but eventually you roll to the side and get on your knees. Your moment sluggish, your guilt is still waving you down. But
there is no but. Get out.
Casey unlocks the cell door.
Before you say anything stupid, I'm coming with you.
You blink surprised. Huh? With me? She nods.
Yeah, to make sure you don't do anything reckless or stupid, so that we would end up having actual proof to keep you in jail. I'm not letting you dig yourself into a bigger hole.
I'm sorry I involved you in this, Casey. I didn't mean for any of this to happen. I just wanted to ask you to succeed or...
I know. But sitting around here feeling sorry for yourself isn't going to fix anything. Let's just figure this out.
Casey turns and motions for you to follow her. Even though you feel heaviness on your shoulders, there is a glimmer of hope in the fact that despite everything, Casey still is there. For now. You and Casey arrive back at the office. Melly is nowhere to be found. Yes! And Aisha is now awake, sitting at her desk, her eyes locked on the screen and her fingers moving furiously over the keyboard.
Can't you at least afford your electricity bill?
Aisha? Aisha doesn't hear you at first, and you take a step forward to check her screen. Cutie shadow. Aisha mutters as she types. Oh boy.
Kiss, huh? Oh yeah, how about you instead? You think you're tough behind the screen, you're nothing.
Your heart sinks. Casey also lets out a sad hum. Realize Aisha's replies are becoming more and more hostile. I mean, it's the same answer. And escalating to the aggression. You tap her Aisha's desk. Aisha, what are you doing? She flinches and stops typing for a split second, but she doesn't look away from the screen. She types even faster now, barely taking a break between replies. Her voice is bitter.
I'm doing what you should have done. I'm handling this mess. You said you had it under control. You said you'd take care of everything, but look at what they're saying about Millie.
Oh, it's about her. Who cares? Her voice shakes.
They all want her gone.
What a coincidence. So do I.
When you stopped this auntie, I trusted you.
You stand frozen, renewed guilt tightening your chest. Only 2 days and you're already traumatizing your 16-year-old niece. And you can't find the words to explain your own failures. Aisha's anger continues to rise, and she's no longer typing sentences, just hammering out what you see on the screen over and over again.
Melly doesn't deserve this.
I wouldn't go that far.
She doesn't deserve any of this, but the hate, it just won't stop coming.
I mean, to be fair, her personality sucks, so...
And just because she didn't get doxed.
Aisha can stop now. You don't have to do this anymore.
Auntie, what the hell? You let this happen now, you won't even let me fix it? If you weren't so useless, none of this would have happened.
You flinch, you toward a punch to the gut. Casey's watching from the side, and she frowns but stays silent. You know this is something you must face alone. I'm sorry, but as I said, I'm shutting down the agency. Aisha, Melly's transferring to Victor's agency.
Why won't they stop? Why do they hate her so much?
I mean... Because she sucks. Her personality is absolute garbage and so on. You stand helpless, unable to console her. You know Aisha is right. You promised to protect them, but you failed. Aisha, all I can say is sorry. And you reach out and pull out the power cord to the Wi-Fi router. Wait a second. You have a PC under a Wi-Fi and not a cable? What is wrong with you? Dude, this agency, how is this not closed like years ago? Even though the Wi-Fi is out, Aisha is sobbing and still typing unsent messages.
I thought you were good at your job. Was that also a lie?
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. The wavering you bottle up hits you all at once as you look at Aisha. Your failure to protect her, to protect Melly, this one not important. To support your agency, important. To become good enough for Casey, important. Also Aisha, important. Melly, not. All of it rushes forward like a flood you can't hold back anymore. Tears well up in your eyes, and for the first time you let yourself feel it all.
Aisha, you're right. I failed you. I failed Casey. I failed everyone.
You look at Aisha with red tear-filled eyes.
You think I had this under control? I didn't. I was pretending.
I was pretending because I didn't want any of you to see how scared I was.
How useless I feel every day of my life.
Same. Aisha pauses for a moment, her hands hovering over the keyboard, her soul becoming quieter. She looks over at you and seems shocked to see you fall apart.
Do you think I don't feel it too? The pressure, the hate. Every day I wake up wondering if I'm good enough to lead you guys, girls, to not just protect you from all this, but get somewhere with our lives.
You gesture to the screen filled with threads.
I can't even get the basics right.
Aisha's anger seems to falter, seeing all your inner
vulnerabilities.
Her voice comes out small and dry.
You feel like that?
Yes, Aisha. Every single day. I'm terrified. I thought I worked hard enough. I could make everything right.
Sadly, it's not true.
But I can fix everything. And there is no easy shortcut. I was so focused on making this agency succeed that I lost sight of what matters. You. All of you. Except for, Blondie. She doesn't matter.
You sink to your knees.
And now I've lost the trust of our 2 new hires. Yeah. They will never ever stand in the same room as me anymore. I've just hired you for 2 days, Aisha, and I'm already plunged into a world of hate and hurt.
I mean, technically she's not hired, but,
I'm not the person you think I am, Aisha. I'm just as lost and scared as you are. And now all I want is to make sure you and my friends are safe.
I didn't know you ever felt like that. You always seemed like you had it all together.
I thought I had to be perfect for us to kid, but I'm not. I am just a human.
You wipe your tears, hands shaking.
But I promise you this, Aisha. I won't run away from this. Not anymore. I'll fight for you. For our future VTubers that will be employed. We can still fix this.
Case had been listening for the sideline speaks up, her voice cutting through nearly raw emotion. While you were talking with Aisha, she had reset the Wi-Fi and had been looking through the computer.
The threats online won't stop, Penny, but running away won't fix anything. I've taken a look at your computer and I found some copies of the messages you mentioned. They've been rerouted across the world for the Doxer to hide their tracks. I'll trace them and then you need to face the culprit head on.
You're right. It's time I've stopped hiding. We're going to face this together. Aisha, Casey, no more running, no more pretending. Aisha stifles.
Together?
Yes, together. All of us will make it through this, and I need you both on my side. Okay. Aisha, still emotional, slowly nods, anger and frustration ebbing away. She pulls you and Casey together in a tight group hug. Okay. Casey is stiff, but she joins in reluctant. When it disperses, Casey gives a small nod and turns back to the computer.
Now give me a moment. Aisha, Penny, you want to get some water? Crying makes you thirsty.
The horse laugh. You go to the kitchen with Aisha and fill 2 glasses of water. She eyes you and then toasts your glass with a clink.
2 new promises.
You toast back. 2 new promises. You and Aisha return to the main office. Space. The confessionals leaving you both jacked and raw. Aisha throws herself on the couch again, hugging a pillow. Casey has been quietly tapping on the computer, and she speaks up. Her tone is careful and cold like her expression.
Easy. Too easy.
Still emotionally drained, you look up at Casey with confusion and hurt. Aisha stiffens but seems unsure how to respond. Casey, did something else happen?
I've recovered your missing chat logs. You really just went along with it, huh?
Her eyes narrow, hard like ice.
I expected more from you.
You try, feeling raw and vulnerable. I mean, listen, if the game gave me the choices, it would be a different story. I would still get rid of the blondie with pleasure. Not having her around is way better, but yeah. The admiration you once saw in cases is replaced with disdain, and it stings more than anything. I'm sorry, but I never asked to be on a pedestal, Casey. I'm just human.
I mean, technically it's your company, so... That's the problem, isn't it? You're not a hero. You're just as weak as everyone else, maybe even weaker.
Was she talking to you? Or herself? Obviously to you, goddammit.
I'll tell you what you missed.
She taps a few more keys and a window pops up, the source of the emails. You lean forward, eyes widening as you see the data on the screen. The emails are all linked back to Team Victory. Aisha peers over to her expression shocked. Well, at least she's no longer crying, you know. Victor's agency. Wait, you're dad? Casey nods, her tone more frustrated.
Yeah, the emails were being routed through Team Victor's servers, but that still doesn't explain how much they know about you, does it? Unless someone close to you fed them information.
The blondie. Your mind starts racing. Who could have done it? But then Casey glances sideways, her lips curling to a knowing, sad smile. The blondie, obviously. God, jeez, that was so obvious.
Gee. I wonder who could have given the culprit all that specific personal information about your agency. Maybe it was Melly.
Wait, Casey, you're that?
I'm not the one you should be worried about right now.
I mean, I can be worried for all of us. She sighs.
So what now?
She turns back to the screen.
Are you going to keep crying, or are we going to pay my dad and Melly, that trash, a visit?
You stare at Casey, gratitude and hurt mixing. Despite her tough words, you could always see when the cracks were forming in her walls. I have an idea. Let's release the information of certain blondie as well. You know, I like fighting fire with fire. We're going to stop this together! Maybe. Green wireframes surrounded the CEO as multiple screens flicker to life around him. The board of directors in their shadowy faceless avatars are in holographic, high-backed chairs. In the center of the virtual room is a glowing, colossal spreadsheet. The numbers rapidly tick down like flipboards, reflecting the aftermath of the mega doxing event.
This is unacceptable. How is Lynx Agency still climbing the rankings? We shorted them. This should have been their downfall. Our losses will be significant.
The CEO stands with an unreadable smirk. He scrolls through the spreadsheet and his cursor lands on the agency whose value has ticked upward, defying expectations and manipulations.
Even bad publicity can be good if your business lies in controversy. The more they hate, the more they watch. Suspicions surrounding the rising star
She's not a star, she's garbage.
have only encouraged more views. And if the other VTubers too busy containing leaked personal information, well, you see the results.
How dare you call her a star? Rising star to begin with, she's garbage.
This was the plan, CEO. You're supposed to manage their decline.
He turns to face them, voice calculated.
I never guaranteed a specific outcome, only that I would guide things in the direction that benefits us.
We're losing millions, CEO. Fix this.
He shrugs.
I hope you lose even more. Anyway, you should know better than to be against momentum directors. You can't always read the game in your favor.
Dude. People like that losing money. That brings a happy tear to my eye. The CEO's smirk deepens as he watches them squabble and scramble to save themselves. You prepare to visit Team Victory's office tonight. Save your friend. Who? Who do you call a friend? Oh. Crap. Do we wait until the very end again? See. I wish that was my ad revenue on YouTube. I think I haven't. Yeah, I mean, I'm quite certain of that. I haven't even gotten to that number in all the years I've been doing this stuff. I guess it shows effort doesn't matter if you are not talented, right? Shots fired at myself. Dude, it's not ending. What is going on? The thing is, I could click, but I don't know if a click will just stop this, or if it will like continue without my control, sort of. I mean, I guess I can just later in the editing at least skip the parts where it's just shuffling through and so on. Okay, ad revenue. Dude. 8,573, fund donations 12, no repeat game bonus 43, not like I've chosen any games now, game match bonus 44, total revenue 8,672, new followers 986, overall ranking we are in the 35th spot. Dude, how does it make sense? It doesn't. You gained that money and that followers, which already said. 3 staff members have left your agency. True. Alright, we are getting a flashback, so let us end the episode. We'll continue tomorrow, and we'll see where it goes. I'll actually sit to it now, and record it now. Yeah, why not? Maybe I will reach an ending tonight as well. I don't know. We'll see. But you will see, if anything, tomorrow in the next episode. For now, hope you enjoyed. If you did, consider liking the video, subscribing, always super appreciated, and I wish you a wonderful day. Bye bye.